Yeah, let's get this puppy started.
Yeah, let's get this party started.
Yeah, woohoo! Hey there, everybody. It's Lauren Green with Welcome to the ERA. Today, as y'all know, I'm trying to do interviews with professionals in the real estate industry, as well as I'm incorporating some small business interviews and lifestyle interviews as we are all trying to figure out how to live in this crazy time. So I am very pleased to present to you Mr. Fit Emmet Ballard. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Howdy, what's up?
So for those of you who are not aware of Fit Emmet, he is a personal trainer locally here in the Charlotte region. And I follow him on social media. I absolutely love what he does. And I thought, I keep seeing people post on Facebook and Instagram, oh my gosh, I'm gaining so much weight. What's happened to me? So I thought, well, let me bring someone that knows what they're talking about to everybody and let him give us his insight. So super excited about this.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having me, Lauren. I've done a couple of these recently, and it's always funny because right now a lot of people are sitting around and they're bored, and basically what tends to happen when most people are sitting around bored, we all tend to just shovel food,
stuff our faces,
stuff your faces. So I'm gonna give a couple tips to kind of help out, just about 5 tips to help out, as well as like kind of what's brought us to that point. Number 1 is boredom. Number 2, I feel like for a lot of folks, it's lack of purpose right now. So a lack of purpose, even for my fitness friends, they don't have their quote unquote, their gym, their place of refuge that they go to. So it's hard for them to be malleable, to make that transition from their gym with all their equipment to working out at home. So you got to kind of be able to shift and change and adjust, and that's kind of what this whole thing is teaching us, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Who would have ever thought we would have been doing so many Zoom meetings and doing my kids are doing Zoom classes, and they're in kindergarten and second grade. So it's been a shift and a change for a lot of us. So it's presented a lot of challenges, and even with regards to stress management. How do a lot of people deal with stress? When we're stressed out, anxious, fearful, what do most people do?
Yeah, they eat.
They seek refuge in food.
Absolutely.
So boredom and stress, I mean, those are definitely 2 causes. And for a lot of folks that have been direct messaging me lately, contacting me lately about programs and needing help, I always joke about this, but basically a lot of people are gaining what's called the COVID-19. Gaining the COVID-19, that 20 pounds or so of just boredom eating, stress eating, lack of purpose. Like, what do I do? How do I feel this time? How do I make myself feel better? And that's basically been kind of what's been happening lately, with this whole weight gain and people gaining the COVID-19. So
what's the solution? What do we do?
Solutions, yes, solutions. So that was the challenge. I always tell my clients, me and my wife talk about this a lot. I say, like, let's stop talking about the problem. Let's identify the problem, but start with solutions, or find solutions. So those are my ideal clients. My clients that are all about, let's get a solution to the problem. So identifying the problem, we've gained the 19 pounds, or we're gaining the 19 pounds in process. What do I do here? What are some action steps? Number 1, if you hadn't already, just get active, like move. There's Atomic Habits is a book that I've read, a long time ago, but I, kind of rereading it. Atomic Habits is a really good book to read because, your habits basically make up who you are. So right now, if you are struggling with, you had a habit of working activity and that's been taken away from you, replace that with some activity of just walking around the neighborhood, getting outside, getting some fresh air. And guess what? Like, being active has been like shown to increase your serotonin levels. Serotonin levels are, it's the happy hormone. So as you get outside and as you're active, it'll help to increase your happy hormone, instead of seeking that happy hormone in carbs and candy and chocolate and I don't know, fill in the blank, Lauren. What
Oh
you
Lord, there's so many. There's so many up. Hey, wine, beer, you know what I mean?
wine.
Like,
Oh my God. Alcohol sales are through the roof
oh
right now.
yeah,
Like if
yeah.
you are looking for places to invest your money, invest in like Ciroc or some of these alcohol.
Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah. Whenever there's a disaster somewhere, somebody else is gaining. So
Yeah,
some
so true.
unfortunately, a lot of companies, businesses, whatever are losing, but somebody's gaining. And
Yeah,
hopefully not
it's
you gaining weight.
hey, I'm halfway. I'm almost halfway to my COVID-19. So that's
So
why I really wanted to talk to you, and I figured some other people could benefit from it too. So, but anyway, yeah. So let me ask you this:
uh-huh.
you prior to this all going down, you already had a pretty strong online presence and online aspect to your business. Have you had to adapt your business, or have you started to offer additional services to just the general public, online or anything like that to help people out? Tell me about what you've done with the current situation with your business.
Yeah, of course every business has had to adapt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every even us coaches and trainers and fitness experts, nutrition experts that have been online for a long time. Now the market's flooded, right? Now every single trainer that was in a gym is now
Mm-hmm.
looking to adapt, and I've had to help a couple coaches and trainers make the transition. Which it's such an open field that I don't really view competition the same as other folks. If I'm able to help somebody, they could potentially reach someone that I can't. So
Mm-hmm.
essentially, what I've had to do is offer programs, kind of change the wording, change kind of the protocols within the programs slightly to adapt to this current, you know, environment.
Right.
So, the environment of the COVID-19, people are sitting around bored. How do I adapt my programs to what's currently going on to make it relevant?
Right. Well, I
Um,
mean, they don't have the access to the equipment maybe that you would have used prior, right? So you've got to,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly. So a lot of my programs now are like, what equipment do you have available?
Mm-hmm.
And I've had to customize certain things for clients that, you know, and I've had clients that are, beyond the access of a facility prior to this. And I've had to make special arrangements, but now it's just becoming ever more so prevalent to where a lot of my programs are now um, at home. If you have a jump
Yeah.
rope, if you have resistance bands, whatever you have accessible, we could structure a program based around that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's for more of the customized stuff. I do have a couple programs that are already set, kind of cookie cutter, like a 4-week program, an 8-week program, a 12-week program, and they're all based on just body weight, home exercises to do. Um, you know, without necessarily having to go purchase any equipment or anything. So
Mm-hmm.
that's been the biggest shift for me, is just adapting more so with some of my programs around just home workouts.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
And I did see a really cool post that you put out there about showing people how to build their own weights with stuff they can get in the hardware store or something like that.
Yeah,
Do you remember?
yeah, yeah.
That was cool.
There are a ton of DIY options out there. Of course, you type in Google, um, you know, home workout ideas from Lowe's or Home Depot or any of the home improvement stores. I like to grab things that resemble a dumbbell handle or like a pipe. You can go to the store and get a pipe, and you can get some screws to screw on the end of a pipe,
That's
and
what I'm
you can.
talking about. Yeah. That was really cool, man. I like that a lot.
And that's for all the gym junkies that feel like they have to have. And you can get some buckets, right? And of
Mhm.
course, you can use that handle from the pipe and grab 2 buckets, and you can do dumbbell curls. You can do presses. I've seen some of my fitness friends use their kids,
Well,
use the
on that
dogs, use the
topic,
couches.
yeah, on that topic, actually. So we've talked about how people don't have their normal space to work out in,
Uh-huh.
right? So that's a challenge. But there's another challenge that a lot of us are facing. I know you have 2 kids, so you're probably facing it as well. I have 4, so I feel like I've got kids like coming out of the woodwork, and they are always home. And so one thing I want to ask you about, I saw that adorable live video that you and your daughter did. What was it,
Mhm.
yesterday or a couple days ago? Are you doing workouts with your kids? Are you incorporating them in your routine? And how can we all do that?
Absolutely. I think, of course, kids have, depending on the age of your kids, they have an attention span, right?
Yes.
But of course, the kids are feeling it too. The kids are bored. They're
Mhm.
searching for things to do. They're causing probably more chaos than normal. And how do we prevent them from like going off the deep end with coloring on the walls and playing on the countertops and just like, of course it happens. Like
I
I'm
have no idea.
trying to speak
Yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to speak realistically to a lot of us parents out there. Mine are 6 and 8, so they kind of, sort of, somewhat know better. Like, and we're trying not to let technology necessarily be the things that
Right.
raise our kids. We're trying to, like I say, try because it's a
Yeah.
it's an effort because
No,
they can get
nobody's in a position to judge right now.
seriously, like this. If anything, this is kind of getting humbling a lot of people down and helping a lot of folks, a lot of people hit the reset button on what they thought they had control over. Like you
Yes.
really don't have control.
No. So true. So true.
Us control freaks, I can't say us, control freaks out there are like, wait, what? Things have to change, like things have to be different. Yes.
Yeah, they
Um,
do.
so yeah, incorporating the kids because I find that for a lot of it makes it fun. Um,
Mhm.
when you can incorporate the kids, hey, we're about to do 10 push-ups, we're about to do some squats, we're about to do whatever, or like my kids, they like it. One of them likes to be videoed. The other one doesn't. I have one that's definitely like a little actress, and she likes
Oh
to be
yeah.
on camera. She likes to hang out with daddy and do his little videos for his clients. Um, but incorporating them into that and making it fun for them, it's pretty cool. Like even taking the kids out for a walk with the dogs and talking about different things in nature. You're like that's
Mhm.
that's active things that you can do. It doesn't necessarily have to be working out, because working out, exercise can happen anywhere. Doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily have to be I'm doing push-ups, I'm doing pull-ups, I'm doing sit-ups. How about you go walk, run with the dogs, or how about you go walk with the dogs and maybe find some fun little sprint activities to do with them. Throw the frisbee or throw a ball and chase after the dogs. Chase have the kids do things with the animals, with the pets. So um,
Instead of eating another donut, right?
or you can eat another donut. So
Well, you can, but
I
we're
think
trying to not, right?
yeah,
So maybe
COVID
that's a good
19,
option. Yeah.
COVID-19. So I
Yeah.
think I presented one solution to the COVID-19, which was activity. Another solution, and this is going to hit home. A lot of my clients are afraid of this next one, and that's taking your before picture, taking like a before picture of yourself,
Mm.
like a real picture, not like I have on all my clothes and I'm just doing a front side and rear photo. Like I never accept those pictures when it comes to before pictures. I'm always like, either a sports bra and tights. For my guys, you want to either wear, your underwear or some type of like swimming trunks or something to be able to show the midsection, arms, everything, um, and post it on your pantry door. Post it on your
And on
pantry
the
door
fridge, right?
and on the fridge. Like if
Yeah,
you want to go all in with this thing, like this is, and
that's a
this is
great point.
that's a recommendation that I give to every single client when they start.
Hmm.
Like, and I always refer back to that because when they say, "Oh, I spent yesterday eating and I didn't," well, do you have your picture on your? Because we all need reminders. We
Yes.
all need little reminders because we'll always talk ourselves out of doing the right thing.
So
Well, I
true.
am a little stressed today. It
Right.
was a hard day today. I did sit around doing a lot of nothing today, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did earn this donut. Um, so taking taking a realistic snapshot of yourself, put it on the pantry door,
Hmm.
and when you get bored, look at that photo and say, okay, do I really want to do this?
Yeah.
Do I really want to add more pounds to this person right now? You
Yeah.
know,
No, that's a great point.
that's just a gut check for a lot of us folks.
Awesome. Well, listen, really wanted you to add, offer your expertise, and I also wanted to take this as an opportunity to, let other people out there know about you. So I'm definitely going to copy your Facebook page link and add it into the comments. Uh, like I said, Fit Emmet, he's here local in Charlotte. He's doing stuff on social media all day, every day. Please be sure to check him out and give him a call if you need a little extra help in getting rid of that COVID-19.
Awesome. Glad to
Thank
help.
you so much. Oh my gosh, he's a beast, y'all. You have to check him out. He's a beast.
Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you so much, buddy. Have a great day.
You
Take
too.
care.